Hi guys. Today is day number 3 in my Love and Grace with Laurie, where I'm sharing stories about how God either spoke to me or did something in our family and just really showed up in our life in some way, everyday life. And so today, day number 3, let's get into it. So Dan and I were looking to take out a loan, and this has been a few years. All these stories are basically 29 years worth of stories, just at different times. I'm jumping around, they're really not in order. But anyway, Dan and I were looking to take out a loan. It seemed very obvious that that's what we needed to do the project around the house that we wanted to do. We just needed a little more money, and it was really going to be a good investment. And so it seemed obvious. Let's take out a loan. It sounds like a good idea. It'll be a good investment. It's the obvious thing to do. But recently at that time, I had been studying in my Bible in the book of Joshua 9. In Joshua 9, there's a story about some other people from different faraway places, and there were lots of battles and wars that Joshua was fighting these people. And so there happened to be these people that came along, and they were pretending to be messengers, like they were from a long way off, that, hey, we're not your enemy. We're actually from way over there. See how torn our clothes are? Do you see how worn out our sandals are? Do you see that our bread is crumbly and dry and moldy? We are these people from way over there that you don't even know. We're friendly people. And so it was the one time that Joshua did not ask God about it. In Joshua 9 verse 14, it says, the men believed the evidence they were shown, but they did not ask the Lord about it. And they were tricked. They were tricked. These people were making it look like they were a long ways off, and their clothes were worn out and all of that. But the obvious evidence was actually untrue. It was deceitful. So anyway, I told my husband, hey, it seems obvious that we should take out a loan. It's going to be a good investment, but I read this in Joshua 9. Let's give it a few days. Crazy thing. Let's pray to God, and let's give it a few days, maybe a week. And let's just see if this is really what we're supposed to do. He's like, okay. So we went ahead and prayed over it. Lord, we're just asking your guidance. What do we do here? We're thinking of taking out the loan. It seems like the obvious good thing to do. But we put it in your hands. What do you say? We just kind of left it at that. And we were willing to wait a few days to find out. And turns out, like 4 days later, we get a check in the mail. Guess how much it is? It is the amount that we need that we were going to take out for the loan. Of course, it was. We didn't have to take out a loan. Crazy. I know people have these stories, and I'm not saying it's gonna work every time or whatever, but when I thought about it and I knew that had happened in the book of Joshua, I'm like, why not? Let's ask God. Maybe he's got another plan. Maybe we're supposed to do something else. I don't know. And it's that humility when you're like, maybe God has a different way. Maybe he has a better answer, where you're willing to be patient and listen and wait, that he comes through. And so a few days later, we had the check for what we needed. And so what do you need to consult God about in your life? Is there something that seems really obvious that maybe you could just say, God, is there something else I'm not seeing? Is there something else that I need to do? What in your life seems really obvious that you could ask God about and give it a few days? Anyway, taking a few extra days, being a little bit more patient, and saying a couple extra prayers really, literally paid off for us. I know it doesn't always work out that way, but anyway, that is story number 3, where God showed up in a great way because we asked him. We consulted him about something. So have a good day. See ya.